Hi everybody, I'm Yasmin Benoit and I'm a model and asexual activist. Asexuality means when you experience little to no sexual attraction towards anyone regardless of their gender. The asexual community is estimated to be around 1 to 2% of the population, which does sound small, but that's around the same amount as ginger people as there are in the UK. I had already gained a platform through my modeling and I was kind of waiting to see some asexual representation that I related to, especially on social media. And after a while, I was just like, screw it, I'll do it myself. I didn't expect people to be so into it, but they were, and then it just kind of snowballed. I did not intend to be one of the most controversial asexual activists on the internet, but it seems that a lot of people can't really reconcile my modeling and my appearance with me being asexual and with my activism, and so it's definitely something I've received a lot of backlash for. I was just in Parliament meeting with some MPs to discuss the upcoming conversion therapy ban. I have been trying to plant as many seeds as possible to ensure that asexuality is included in the ban because they're one of the most vulnerable groups to conversion therapy, and yet we haven't been acknowledged in any legislation in the UK so far. We are 10% more likely to be offered or to undergo it compared to other orientations, and because asexuality is still medicalised in the UK and Europe, it means that if we were to describe asexuality to a medical professional, they're more likely to think that we have a disorder than to realize that that is a type of sexual orientation. Medicalization and pathologization is when you treat something as being a medical condition or a psychological disorder. That has happened to other orientations over the years. Homosexuality used to be pathologized and treated as an illness that needed curing. And that relevance is still why conversion therapy happens in some places, usually in religious environments towards gay people. But for asexuality, because we haven't been demedicalized, it tends to happen within healthcare settings. So recently, I became a visiting fellow at King's College London's Policy Institute. We're going to be conducting research into asexuality over the next few years. And our first report is about asexual experiences in the UK and how people perceive asexual people. And the reason we wanted to look into that is because there's a huge gap in terms of research into asexuality. And if you want to do anything to combat the prejudice towards asexual people, you need some evidence to direct people towards. One of the key findings of the report is that 1 in 3 people think that asexuality can be cured. 1 in 9 people think that asexual people don't exist. 1/4 think that asexual people just haven't met the right person yet. And 2 in 5 think that asexual people are not asexual if they have sex. My dream is that the report helps people to understand that asexual prejudice exists, how it exists, what aphobia looks like, and that it also provides an incentive for people to want to do something about it, whether that's interpersonally or in terms of legislation in the UK. If you want to learn more about asexuality, I would suggest checking out the Stonewall Ace Hub. You can also find some of my previous research over there. I would love it if the queer community and our allies could remember that the issues we're facing extend beyond the first 4 letters. We are all being attacked by the same places. We're all facing the exact same issues. But I think that there's kind of a weird competitiveness within the community sometimes where we don't really pay attention or kind of feel like one person's issues are more important than everyone else's, even though everything intersects.